It is now confirmed that unfortunately evolutions are still bugged and we aren't going to see them until EA are able to fix them, which is going to probably mean not for at least a few more days considering it's New Year's, and Happy New Year to you. Hopefully you guys have a better 2025 than 2024, and in case you're seeing this screen here, I got a nice little New Year's present from EA and I wasn't recording for some just ridiculous reason. It makes no sense to not record whenever I'm playing FIFA, but I just wasn't. I got done playing Weekend League and I opened my Winter Wildcard player pick and popped out this big fucker, and I was extremely surprised. Let's just say that. I played one game with him just to see what it was like. He's 1,000,000 coins. Obviously my best pull of the year so far, apart from the glitch Ronaldinho that wasn't apparently glitched. Yeah, we won't even talk about that. Ignore Prinz at left back there, but yeah, I wish I had the reaction for you, but I don't, unfortunately. We also do have NUMERO FUT players leaked and another icon SBC that's kind of controversial as well, once again leaked, that we will talk about here in just 1 second. But thank you all for being here, of course. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. I say it every day. I mean it every single day. And I did upload that Evo video on my second channel if you guys want to check that out. And thank you all for the support recently. Also, we got to put Holland with this Christmas design on 100%, right? We got to do that. But anyway, okay, yes, talking about evolutions, let's go get into the new news about evolutions. We were wondering what in the hell happened to these New Year's evolutions. We got news from multiple sources that they were going to come out today. Obviously, nothing came out in terms of Evos today. So what happened? Well, we got this news that FUT agent said the schedule is unknown. They will come, apparently is what FUT agent said. So FUT agent became fraud agent, right? That was the whole controversy on Twitter after that didn't drop. But then we got news that it is indeed just bugged right now. So my guess is FUT agent's leaks weren't necessarily wrong. They were just incorrect because of all of the bugs going on right now, and that is why they are being delayed. So the bug is the press proven Evo. My guess is that there's probably other ones that they are fixing before they drop them. There's probably problems with a card having one playstyle plus and then giving them a second one. My guess is that there's problems with that right now, and that's why we're seeing other Evos being delayed as well. So FUT agent's leak was probably not wrong. It's just that he thought it was coming out today, and it turns out that they're bugged right now, so they're not coming out, but they probably will eventually drop. It's just we have to wait until whenever the hell they get fixed. So FUT agent, kind of still fraud agent, but like I don't think he's wrong per se. But FIFA Trading Romania is always like pretty much the most reliable leaker. Him and Sheriff are guarantees when things will come out. So him saying that they're bugged there means that they are definitely bugged. They were waiting on that. But there was also this tweet here to move on to other types of content. Happy New Year tomorrow, Dutch with the smiley face emoji with the glasses on. That probably means that we will see Cody Gakpo today. So you Liverpool fans, try and keep it in your pants, okay? We're probably seeing this card today. Because as of right now, there's pretty much nothing else that this could even mean. Now, obviously, going on with more Liverpool players here, Mo Salah's winning player of the month. The candidates were announced today, but it doesn't even really matter that much. You're going to see Mo Salah coming out at some point. But keep in mind that this is going to come out like a week before Team of the Year or so, I believe. You can kind of lump it all in with the Team of the Year SPCs, so you'll be having a pretty good link to Gakpo very soon here. Or you can say a pretty good link to Mo Salah, whichever one you decide that you might want to do or end up doing both. But I just wanted to show you this in case somehow, just in the 1 in a million chance Mo Salah does not win Player of the Month. And then obviously we've had the debate recently of the big player SBCs. Haven't really seen many of them, and today, I'm actually in the wrong section, it was in Icons, we got ourselves a Robert Pires SBC, who... not a bad card. Finesse shot, 5-star skills, and pretty good in-game stats. I mean, they're good in-game stats. They're pretty good play styles. All the ball control ones, incisive pass, finesse plus. It's not bad. That's what all SBCs have been recently, it seems like, especially the icons. They've just been not bad. And people are waiting on more of the big ones. And now we got another leak today that was controversial a bit. And that is that Lotta Shaleen is going to be coming out as an SBC soon, per AC FUT Trader there. And of course, you know, the top reply is base Shaleen in January. And this card actually right on the market, I believe, was a little over 300 before it was announced today. She's 270 right now. What was she at before? Okay, yeah, 309 there, 330 at the peak before the announcement, down to 244. So it's not like it's a very cheap card, and it's going to be very good. A new icon, so add that in. People will want to use a new icon, so maybe EA's eyes, they're like, okay, we'll give them this card. But yes, it's not on the level that you maybe would be hoping to see if you want to see big icon SPCs at the moment, right? this once again, another day goes by where we just haven't really seen those big icon SBC leaks, and every leak that we get doesn't really satisfy that base that wants the big SBC. But keep in mind here, I'm not freaking out yet because I think that we've got time. Team of the year might be just gigantic with SBCs, that we're approaching that point soon. It'll come on us faster than we think. I can't stop saying this shit. Pause. And I think we can wait and see. But the highest engagement tweets every single day at this point. You guys are probably tired of talking about it, but you say Eusebio last year, this year it's Lampard, right? The whole jokes, the whole crying, laughing emojis everywhere, all over the place. But we've talked about it a lot recently. What are your thoughts about it? Now, okay, we've got more player leaks here. We got NUMERO FUT. It's coming soon. It's coming this Friday, actually. And the first player leak was James Maddison. Maddison will be in the promo team. I think that honestly, the best part of this promo is going to be the card design. I'm not expecting much from this promo, honestly, because they just went all out for Winter Wildcard. They went on vacation. They're going to have the extended vacay. Probably plan this promo out during or like right before the vacation. They said, oh, Jesus Christ, like hurry the fuck up. We'll just throw this shit out there and let's go. Let's get out of here. So don't expect much, but the card design will be cool to look at. So at least there's that. And James Maddison was in the team. We got Dusan Vlahovic as well in the team. Stats are all predictions here. Not SBCs though, apparently. No SBCs leaked yet. Some of these could be, I suppose. We have seen it before where they do go back on it and they do end up being SBCs. But Lewandowski is also the next player leak, and I think that's all three of them so far. So can't really get hyped for this because it's like it could be a great promo or it could be absolute dog water. I mean, we have no idea what this could be. And also, I mean, you guys know how this shit works, okay? The engagement bait is all over on these Twitter accounts, right? So I want to ask you guys, I've been seeing this sentiment floating around that the 4-2-1-3 is like the new formation that everybody's going to rock soon, that apparently is like insane. If you kind of agree with that or you disagree, or I don't really know what to think. I've never even used this formation this year. If I come up against it, I'm never like, oh my God, that was the best formation I've come up against. I don't really know what to think of all the rumors that this is like the best in the game by far. If you guys know anything about that, agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. And the same goes with precision shooting. Apparently that's like the big thing now that everyone's switching to. The pros said earlier this year that they didn't like it as much as regular shooting, but there are some that switch and apparently they say they're never going back. I don't know if it's like a placebo or if it really is better. I don't know. I tried it once last year. I didn't like it, but obviously things can change from year to year. So if you guys think it sucks or you think it's something that everyone's got to use, then let me know and let us know in the comments as well. Now, we do have the best of the team of the week 16 here. Barella will be in it. Trent will be in it. Some thought Salah could make it. It's going to be Trent in the team. Mateus Cunha is in, which is a great card, by the way, because he's going to have to be better than that 86 team of the week. This card's been in my team for a long time, and I just packed Erling Haaland, so it won't be for, well, not anymore. It's not my team, but it has to be better than this, which is kind of crazy. We got Jolinton, Savinho, and Reinders as well. Could be a pretty decent team of the week. We'll just have to see who ends up with the featured bonuses. And also, can we acknowledge that this bug is still not fixed yet because they went on vacation? The RB/R1 SBC bug, it has been broken for, I think, well, since the start of the Frost update, which was, I think, 3.5 weeks ago or something like that, 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, that bug is so annoying. Crafting SBCs like I've been doing, trying to save packs for team of the year. I know it's sort of a niche issue, but it's also not really. It's terrible. I don't know how this has not been fixed yet. And also a really interesting, unique Riggers tweet here, who I want to shout out because he always has great stuff that he posts on Twitter, and I talk about him a lot. Talk about his tweets a lot, that is. And here's the content rundown of what team of the year was last year. So I talked about a couple videos ago where I was like, should I do it on Thursday or Friday for the long stream? If you're not familiar with really how team of the year worked last year, or does work usually, the Thursdays the full team comes in packs, but there's not actually a whole lot to do on the game apart from that. I shouldn't say that, but you can tell the next day is really where a ton of shit comes out, right? We get honorable mentions in packs, a lot of different players for men's and women's, 12th man/women in packs. Last year, 82 by 20, 80 plus player picks came out. And it's funny because the very next day was the crafting objective. So you can tell how they release things where it's like they want you to blow your load here, right? Then on team of the year day 8, you've got player picks now. You see more stuff in packs. You want to open more. Team of the year day 9, you have the crafting objective. So you put all your duplicates into player picks. Now the next day you have the crafting objective. Then team of the year day 10, you have all the team of the year icons in packs. So you have even more stuff in packs the next day. You have an icon pick, or sorry, icon pack and a hero pick. So you can just tell they really want you on these 4 days, these 3-4 days where it's one of the biggest days of the year. Like they're going to release more and more stuff to try and keep you wanting to open packs. So just so you know, when we get to this time, it's never a bad idea to be patient, okay? You're going to see a ton of shit coming out over these few days, and that kind of goes with what I think is going to happen with player SBC shortly, which I'll get into probably in our discussion part of the video. And then also, it's funny seeing Team of the Year Day 12 down here, which was the 86 plus league player pick, which was, of course, the infamous Team of the Year Messi incident. But yeah, shout out for making this chart here that we can go over. And okay, with the market and fodder and stuff, I mean, you guys know what I'm going to say. Like, it's cheap. I think it's probably a fine buy time at the moment. Fodder, you just have to wait and hold on to it until it rises. I mean, it's so insanely cheap that I've talked about it a million times. It's the same thing. So, okay, let's get to your comments now. We've got Susexton, who says, I've also played a JFC. Messages are turned off, so my cuck message went unheard. Yeah, I don't know. If you're playing a JFC, it's probably not me. I don't know where these people are coming from. And almost every day, one of the most upvoted comments in the video is somebody saying, is the pack weight asked for anybody else, or are you guys packing shit? And I think the pack weight just is not good anymore. It just isn't probably ever going to be again, honestly. And I don't mean ever in terms of like, we'll never even see small spurts of good pack weight. I think we always will. In certain promos, the pack weight will just be godlike out of nowhere, and then it'll just go back to absolutely awful again. But I think we'll never get back to the time where like Team of the Year had like normal Team of the Year weight. Now it's just good luck packing a single one. Good luck packing a top winter wildcard card. Ironically, I just actually packed Erling Haaland, but you guys know how unlikely that actually is. And the more people that play the game, the more you do see people packing things like a Haaland, a Ronaldinho, something like that, right? Something crazy. You see one person pack it and think, okay, it is possible. Maybe I can. You can't, right? That person who does pack him is just going to be more vocal about packing that card. I just think with the new route they're going with, tons of packs you get, which is good. They just are going to turn down pack weight substantially. That's been the thing for the past few years now. We got Bio John, who says, so for Team of the Year, they'll probably add base, Hullet, Eusebio, Vieira SBCs. And I can't tell if you're being like sarcastic because, you know, they're probably not going to add that, or you think that they are actually going to go crazy for Team of the Year SBCs. Whichever way, I think that we're going to see for sure, no matter what, better SBCs for Team of the Year or during Team of the Year. We will probably see one crazy icon at least. I think that the funny thing actually is the longer now that they hold off on a big SBC coming out, the more duplicate storage we end up having with higher rated cards. So whatever big one they're going to drop first here is probably not going to be the craziest one. If I had to guess what they're going to do during Team of the Year is the first SBC that comes out is going to be very expensive, good, maybe even great, but there's going to be an elite one like 4 days later. That's going to be ridiculous. You'll have drained all of your SBC storage by then. If I had to take a guess at it, we'll probably see like a ramped up sort of SBC path where it's like Mo Salah comes out, right? That's going to be relatively expensive. You drain some SBC storage maybe if you've got a lot of it. Then another big one. Then another big one. And then there's that like elite one, right? That elite SBC that hopefully by then EA is hoping that you have no more SBC storage and you want to go straight to the store to do it, right? If I had to guess, I don't blow your load too soon here. We'll probably see some crazy SBCs after the initial like, oh, finally possibly a big one. Then we see a really big one. So yeah, okay. I think that's all I gotta say. Hopefully these Evo bugs can get fixed and we can go back to some nice evolutions again, because that's what this promo is probably gonna be about, and we haven't seen them in a while. And hopefully EA's off vacation. But thank you for being here. Have a great new year. Love you all. Thanks for your zone. Peace.